Okay, welcome back to another episode of Redbeard and Son Adventures. Today is the 2nd of January and it's absolutely gorgeous. I think it's like 57 degrees. Perfect. I'm gonna try to get out and get some fishing in. By myself today, but that's okay. I'm gonna go out and to a new pond that I've never been to before. I've been to the area before, but I've never fished this actual pond. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully there's fish. I know I've been told and I've read that there's largemouth bass and trout, and it's right close to the Truckee River, so there might be something there as well. But come along with me on this gorgeous January day. Hopefully we can get something on the line and make some good content for you guys. But we'll get going and see you guys in a little bit. Driving through Washoe Valley to Reno. This is Washoe Lake. Fished there a couple times over the few years, but never really produced anything for me. I probably just don't know how to fish it correctly. But some beautiful mountains. It is January. There's snow up on the mountains. Sweet. Alrighty. Keep it rolling. Coming into Reno. Okay, so we made it to a pond that I've actually fished before. Not exactly the pond I thought I was going to, but the directions on the GPS were kind of screwy. It told me I hit the pond before there was even an exit to even get to the pond. So I'm not 100% sure. So I'm gonna walk around. I know there's this pond and another pond I can walk to. There's another pond down the road, but there's a no trespassing sign from a power company. So I didn't really wanna take my chances. But I fished this first little pond here. You can see it, I'll walk over to it. I fished that one before. Not much luck. I've caught a couple catfish out of there. Not during the winter. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. And then there's another pond right over on the other side of it in the bush down the trail a little bit. And I've never fished that one. So we'll try that one, see what we can do. But we're here and we'll see what we can do, the best we can do. Stay with me. Okay, walking down into the pond. There's a lot of horse manure here. A lot of wild horses come through here and graze and everything. So I know there's quite a bit of horse poop that I have to maneuver around. There's the pond there. I haven't gotten too close to it yet, so I don't know exactly how deep it is, but let's find out. Hopefully we can do something good today. I'm not sure. Kind of want to. I fished this one, so I want to try to fish the other one first, hopefully, and see if I can't get anything out of it. Looks pretty calm. I don't know, looks pretty deep, I guess. Kind of a mud hole, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's go down. There's a couple guys fishing right in here right now. Let's see if they seen anything or caught anything.
What do you use when you're fishing out here?
This is only like the third time I've fished out here, so.
Okay. Same here.
I've used plastics before.
I was just using a little spinner worm.
Spinner worm, okay.
Yeah, and I caught one at like the size of my hand. I ripped it out of the
water. Okay.
But nothing big yet.
Nothing yet. Have you fished the other one just right down the trail here?
Yeah, the bigger one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried that one. It's just pretty big. We haven't gotten any bites.
Nothing. Alrighty. So we're gonna keep walking down this way, try to stay away from these guys as much as I possibly can, just to give us all some space. We'll see what we can do. Alright, yeah, we'll try this pond first. Back in here. See, more horse poop. If I can get back in there, it's getting kind of mushy. Maybe I took the wrong trail. I don't know, like I said, I've never fished this pond over here. I've always fished that first one there, and I've gotten really nothing out of it. But I'd like to try this one. And to be honest, I don't know what their names are. I just know they're off the freeway of I-80 going out of Reno. So not sure. All right, there's this one. Okay, let's see if we can maneuver around all this horse manure here and not get all gooey and sticky and nasty. And try to fish this one. Sweet. Beautiful ponds though. Beautiful area. Okay. I don't know, but this is as good a spot as any, right? Looks kind of shallow. Did see something just jump right over there. So I'll try right here first, and then we'll walk around and see what we can do. All right, I'm gonna get set up. Okay, I'm set up. I have my one rod in with a catfish bait on it. Don't know if there's any catfish in here or not, but I'm gonna give it a shot. And then I just threw out on this line a 6 cents clout worm, and I'm just doing a straight retrieve right now. Little twitch here and there, and there's a lot of stuff on the bottom that I can see. A lot of debris, a lot of rocks. So I'm trying to keep it high up so I don't get snagged on anything. But we'll see what I can do. Like I said, I've never fished this little pond. And the Truckee River is like right over there. I might walk over there and show you a little bit. Just trying to do something. Yeah, there's a ton of moss and grass and and stuff in this thing. It is dirty in there. But I did see something jump when I first got here. When I saw ripples, whether that was a fish or a bug or something, I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of grass, a lot of moss in this thing. Oh great, throw it on my foot. So I'm gonna stay here for a little while. I'll see what I can do, then I'll go over to the other pond that I've fished before, see what I can do over there. But I just wanted to give those guys some space. But I don't know, I might be too heavy. I might have too much weight on it. We'll see. We'll just keep trying, really. All right. Okay, I totally got a hit, but apparently my hook wasn't tied on properly enough and tight enough. And as soon as I set the hook, it was gone and it untied. So I'm gonna fix that from my bass. And I threw out a night crawler just to see if I can get anything on that, because there's nothing happening on the catfish bait. But I put some garlic scent on the night crawler. Didn't put it out too, I put it out kind of in the same spot I did my bass bait, and we'll see what happens with that while I fix my other rod and try to tie it better. Yeah, I'm kind of frustrated right now with it, but you know, that's fishing, right? You spend more time tying knots and fixing stuff than you do actually catching. At least I do. I don't know about you guys, but I do. So we're gonna get this one tied back up and hopefully have something on the line for you. See what we can do. Okay, so this first spot at this little pond is kind of a bust. So I'm gonna try to navigate my way without getting stuck in the mud. Let's go this way. The mud and poop and all that yummy stuff. To the other side of the pond, and I'll try there for a little bit, and if that doesn't produce anything, I might just head to the first one that I fished before, the first one we crossed. I don't know, like I said, I've never fished here at the beginning of January, but it is like 55 degrees outside, so it's a gorgeous day. I want to walk down and show you the Truckee River as well. And now that I think about it, not sure I had a bite. Felt like a bite, but it could have just been running through some moss and grass and other things in there, but who's to say? I have no idea. Like I said, I did see something jump over there by those reeds. Whether that was a fish or a bug jumping on the water, your guess is as good as mine. And right now I'm just walking through this grass, hoping I don't pick up any ticks or anything like that through all this horse manure and yumminess that is on this pond. At this point, I'd like to have one. I don't care what size, I don't care what kind of species, I want one. You know, just to the point where I would like to have a fish bite my hook. But we'll keep trying, keep doing the best I can, the best I know how. Now that I look at it on this side especially, this pond is extremely shallow. So I'm guessing that those ripples I saw right when I first got here was a bug. But yeah, this thing's extremely shallow. And it was like right in here where they jumped. I'm thinking if there's anything, it might be in front of these reeds. But you can't see in the GoPro, but it's like 2 inches of water, it looks like. 5 tops. So I'm gonna move down here. I saw like a little platform thing. See if there's any deeper water, because my assumption is that something's hiding within here close to in here, by those reeds, in front of those reeds. But the water is super, super shallow, and I'm not seeing much sign of life. So I kind of want to... Okay, so it's not a platform, it's silt. Or something along those lines. From where I was standing over there, it looked like some kind of platform thing. This looks a little deeper. We can give this a shot. All right. Well, I'm going to put my gear down. Don't throw it on the ground here. Put my gear down, get set up, and see what we can do. Okay, nothing's happening in that pond. So I'm kind of just changing gears here. This is the Truckee River. I'm trying to find a spot where I can throw in. It's flowing pretty steadily. And I want to try to find a spot where I can throw in where I'm not going to be hung up on trees or anything. Not sure if anything's gonna happen. I still have just the night crawler on. I might switch to a little jig. To be honest, I've never fished the Truckee River, so I have no idea. And that was a horrible thing. That was absolutely garbage. But I just threw it in and I was gonna let the current take it, but I didn't get very far. So I doubt anything's right there. But okay, we'll try a different spot where I can actually cast a little bit. Hopefully. Oh, I gotta take it easy, but try not to walk too far, try not to do too much, but trying to catch a fish. All right, this is a decent spot. Ow, 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 ow. Here we go. It's a little more open. All you can do is try, right? You never win unless you try, correct? So we'll throw it upstream. And I just tossed my worm. Okay. And the bait's back at where I was standing at the pond. So I have no bait on my hook. Oh, I do have a few. I do have a little bit. I lost a piece. Let's try that again, shall we? Still not very far out, but we'll see. It's a little bit deeper. Just gonna let the current take it for a little while and hope for the best. I know there is rainbow in here. I know there's brown trout in here. Some decent sized brown trout. I've had a couple friends catch some good 24, 25 inch brown trout out of here. So it's quite nice. But like I said, I've never fished the Truckee, so I wouldn't know. But I'm gonna try it, let you know. Okay, I didn't stay at the river long enough to really see if I can catch anything. Just kind of wanting to push on. Didn't really want to sit there for a while with my line floating in the river. So I left the other pond, I left the river. I might head back up to the river. It's just right up there. But I'm heading back to this first pond that I passed on the way through. See if those kids are still there. Not sure, but let's see if I can do anything up in here. Don't really want to get all hung up in a bunch of reeds and everything. Trying to find that straight path to it. I'm all twisting and turning all over the place. I think this is the path right here, I think. That's where I came through the first little bit. Trying not to step in any gook and horse manure. Good luck, though. Everything is all nasty. Okay, the kids are still here, but they're in different spots. So I'm gonna try this area. They're actually in the spot I wanted to go, but that's okay. Not a big deal. So I think I'll set up right here. Okay. See what we can do. Give it a shot. All right, remember how I said there are some wild horses in this area? There's one walking through right now. Let's see if I can get closer and show you without trying to spook him too much. Let's see if I can get to the wild horse here. Because I don't want to spook him. I don't want to cause any problems with him. But it's pretty cool to see. And it's just one. I don't see a herd. It's usually a herd. But I'm going to be quiet here. Maybe you can see him in the clearing there. Try to get a little bit closer. Oh, he turned. He's feeding right there. Let's see him. I don't want to spook him. But I want to see if I can get closer. Be as quiet as I possibly can, but these leaves are not making it easy. Oh, and he's running away from me. Let's see. Okay. If we can get into the clearing and away from all these trees and everything, we might be able to see him. And he's sniffing all the old poop. He sees me. I'm not trying to spook him or do anything. But there he is, I think. Yeah, there you can see him. And he's staring right at me. Pretty cool. I'm surprised he doesn't have a herd with him. But wild horse. Nice. Alright, we're gonna try to go back and catch a fish. Wish me luck. Okay. Not having any luck with anything whatsoever. Maybe that one bite, I'm not sure. So I switched to a topwater. Not the best with topwaters, but I saw some frogs in here. So I switched to a frog. And we will see what happens, if anything. I'll retrieve this in and show you what it looks like. Just like most of my bass bait, I got obsessed with 6th sense. The bass that I have caught, I have found it to be the best. I know there is some I know there's largemouth bass in here. It's probably too cold for them right now, and the water's too cold, but it's a beautiful day. Why not try, right? So I'm trying the topwater frog. Nothing happening though, but this is what it looks like. It's black, but this is the 6th sense frog. Thrown it a couple times already. I'm gonna throw a couple more. I might change to a crankbait. I don't know. Been out for about 2 hours. It takes me about an hour to drive home, so I might be heading home soon. Had a great day though. Not successful, but that's okay. It's better than being at home and doing nothing. So we're gonna just stay here a little bit longer, give it our best shot. But there ain't nothing happening. And I got a night crawler on the other line. Hasn't even moved. So I might be retrieving this wrong. If I am, please let me know down in the comments, because I want to learn just as much as everybody else, and I want to do better just as much as everybody else, and I want to see what I can do better, and learn, because I'm learning just as you guys are, as everyone is. And I don't claim to be a professional. I don't claim to know everything there is about fishing, because I don't. I have a lot to learn with everything, but I'm out here trying and doing the best I can. But like I said, if I'm not retrieving the frog properly, please let me know, because I would like to know if I'm doing it properly, so I can learn better too. Try to move down a spot here, see if I can generate something else, because there's some trees and grass and everything in the water down in here, or by this bank. I want to stay away from those guys, but I want to get to the areas where the fish might be. So not sure. It looks like they're over there laughing at me. But you know what? That's okay. Doesn't bother me any. I would love a blow up right now. Come on. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. 2 times in a row I've been skunked. I just want the 0 off. Come on, take the 0 off. I want the 0 off. Come on now. Okay, I'm just rambling. But okay. No blow-ups on camera. Dadgummit. But that's okay. Doing the best we can. But I'll keep going, keep trying. See what we can do in a little bit. Okay, so I've had absolutely 0 luck where every place I've been today. The 2 ponds and the river. I was going to go home earlier and go to the Sparks Marina, but I lost track of time. I lost a good lure. Got nothing happening, like not even a bite. I want to try one more little spot before I take off, but I've been here 3 hours. It's time to get moving. Like I said, I have an hour drive home. So right now I've switched up my bait a bunch. I'm throwing a 6th Sense swim bait. I'm not sure what kind of color it is, but trying to throw it where they are. But I've also lost a lure over there, a nice one, a $6 lure, so not very happy about that. But so I'm just doing a straight retrieve and just trying to get something happening. But legs are getting tired, knees getting tired. Nothing happening here. So I don't know. I think I'm probably just gonna pack it up and send it home and head on home, because not a thing. Not a thing. I don't know. I'll have to keep going. One last cast, right? Okay. Okay, I was able to change spots where those kids were, and I'm right now seeing a bunch of air bubbles in the water. And to be honest, I think I might have something on my line, but I'm not sure. Yep, I do. But he's not fully taking it, and it's not really pulling on it. But something's playing with me. But I'm seeing a ton of air bubbles. Oh, I got a piece of wood. Stickfish. Okay, like I said, I'm seeing a ton of air bubbles. Let me try to get this back in there. Right there. Hopefully. And hopefully I don't get snagged. Because there's a ton of fallen trees and limbs right in this area that I can get snagged on. Air bubbles right where I was earlier. Tell you what, I think I know what it is. I think it's catfish. I think it's the blue catfish. But let's see. Another branch. Okay. I'm gonna change bait, get back out there, see if I can't hit one of these air bubbles and catch something. But I'm gonna change up my bait. Okay, we're gonna call it quits. I stayed longer than I should have. And unfortunately, the fish in the pond got the best of me. They won today. But you know what? I had a good time. I was able to get out and fish a little bit and get out into nature and show some beautiful area of this little pond and then a Truckee River. Gorgeous area right through here. I truly love where we live and how gorgeous it is. Yes, it's a desert, as you can see. Sagebrush. But it's a beautiful area. Like I said, unfortunately the fish got the best of me. I lost today, but we're gonna call it quits. Thank you for coming along with me on my little adventure to get out and to get more fresh air and to start the year off correctly, start the year off right and getting out in nature more. I made a boo-boo and I want to apologize for it. I fished with a worm in the Truckee River and I shouldn't have. This is the rules. You can only take 3 game fish, 1 can only be trout, and only artificial barbless hooks may be used in the Truckee River. I goofed and I apologize. It'll never happen again. So I didn't read it before I went in, and that's my fault. So please pay attention to the rules and the regulations and everything before you go into where you're going, so you know exactly what's happening. And so if you do get stopped, you know you're on the right, you're okay. But thank you again for following along. Thanks for coming with me on my little adventure. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like what you saw, please hit the like and click subscribe button. Subscribe, that'll help us out a bunch. We appreciate all your help, but remember, make every day an adventure. All right, guys.